For me, I was looking at what God was doing here and I was like, man, that's not normal absolutely anywhere. And there was something about seeing the church grow so quick. It was something about seeing so many lives changed that I was just like, I need to see what God is doing there. I was sitting at my desk and I saw a tweet come from the Elevation account. And it was just saying, hey, join our apprenticeship program. And I felt God said to me, that's the way that you're going to get an Elevation. I got to the end of page 1 of the application and there was that next button. I started having like all this anxiety into my heart, just thinking to myself, why would they even pick me? Why would a church like that that's experiencing such a move of God need someone like me? I remember just staring at the application and just being like, I don't know if I can do this. And I just closed my computer and I walked away. I just kept praying about it even though I was way too afraid to apply. And it was December of 2012 that I went on vacation with my family. And the next year was about to start and I was kind of just asking God, hey, what do I need to do with my life? You know, where do I need to be going? And that's when I kept just like feeling him say, man, it's the apprenticeship program, it's the apprenticeship program. And I got to a point where I felt like my heart was in Charlotte, but my physical body was in South Africa, and it was like a really frustrating place to be. And I was like, I can't walk the fence on this thing. I need to either pick one or the other. And at the end of the vacation, I said, it's going to be South Africa. 3 months after that, I woke up one morning and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I missed it. Instead of following Elevation, running to Elevation, I actually ran away from Elevation. I stopped listening to it. It was just this bad reminder of what I didn't do. And then it was one day that my brother called me and said, hey, you need to come look at what Elevation is doing. He was watching it on the network and there was Matthews and Telly, a worship leader from South Africa that I knew since I was 13. And I messaged him on Facebook and said, what are you doing there? And he was like, I work here now. So I said, I'm coming. I had a meeting with someone on staff and they said, hey, why don't you do the program? So I said, awesome, when's the interview weekend? And they were like, 6 months. And I was like, man, financially, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I don't know if I can go back to South Africa and fly back. So I said, is that really the next one? And they were like, well, there's actually one in 7 days. So I was like, shoot. So I phoned the airlines and I extended my ticket, not knowing what would happen. Came on the interview weekend, woke up the next morning and there was an email in my inbox saying, hey, we'd love you to join the program. It's been the best experience of my life, and just being surrounded by people who are family, knowing that as a staff we all do this together. I still think, what if I never did do it? Like, what if I never did take that one step? I would not be experiencing God's faithfulness and His goodness now. But that one step has led to so much more than I could ever imagine.